All right, we are here with another championship transformation. Abby, congratulations. We're getting
Thank
to do this
you.
in person. So this is awesome. You are a longtime member. I'm not going to go over too much of your details. I want you to explain that. But you just finished 6 weeks, our January 6 week challenge.
Yes.
Completed successfully, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and share a little bit about how long you've been a member with us for?
I think this is my seventh year. Yeah. I started, I can't remember which year, but I remember I started right before the Lunar New Year time. And this challenge is right before the Lunar New Year again.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so
yeah.
it's almost like an anniversary challenge.
I would say so.
Okay, so 7 years a member. You've
Yes.
gotten great results. You've seen great success with it. Why did you feel like you needed to do another challenge?
Well, because my life changed a little bit. I think like everybody does, especially like during the pandemic. Um, when I started with Fight Fit like 7 years ago, I was that time I just quit my full time job, so I was like on my full time weight loss journey. That time, like that, I lost 50 pounds in 8 months. That time, like it was like straight down, um, and I maintained it pretty well until like 2 years ago. I actually when I, when the pandemic started, I started getting back to full time job again. Um, I did great when I was like working from home. I still like keep it strict on my diet and work out daily until I get back in person full time. That's the problem starts again. Um, because the lifestyle change again. I don't have as much time to cook at home, so I gained about 18 pounds
Mm-hmm.
in 2 years back then. That's why, like, when the challenge started, I'm like, okay, I have to start again just to make everything back on track.
Good. Okay. So you saw great results. You lost 50, but change in lives, it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Gained 18. What was it like? I usually find that people have a time where they say, I got to do something finally. Was there a moment where you kind of looked at yourself? Was it something that happened? You put on a shirt or clothes that didn't fit that you said, I got to do this?
Yeah, like I think at one point I look in the mirror, like I'm like, okay, I have to start it again. Like I'm still healthy. I still fit into most of the clothes that I purchased like past in the past 5 6 years. But like when I look into the mirror, especially when I do selfie, I'm like, oh, okay. It looks like it's time for me to get back in that shape
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's that selfie. So you looked at a selfie and you're like, I don't want to look like this. I got to do it. Good.
Mm-hmm.
So you did the challenge with us. I want to fast forward. Challenge is done. What were some of your specific results?
You mean the recent one?
Yeah, the recent one.
I lost fifth. I got almost 12 pounds, 11 and a half. Yeah, and 5.8% of body fat.
That's amazing. So from a numbers standpoint, that's great. What are some non-scale victories?
Well, actually, everybody told me you look different than like 2 months ago. I was like, yeah, I am. Yeah, like when I look into the mirror, when I take selfie, and actually everybody around me, they told me, okay, you look different than like 2 months ago.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So like it just goes to show someone that's been doing this for a while still has to kind of tighten up from time to time, and it happens because life changes. So 11 and a half pounds, 6% body fat. People were noticing the difference with you. Did you find that since it was your second time around doing this, did it felt easier? Was it harder? Like, how was that
Well,
experience like?
it's easier because like people around me, especially with direct family, my parents, my husband, my mom-in-law, they all know that like how it looks like when I'm in the challenge. Actually, they are just so used to my clean meal plans, like not like 100% strict with
Mm-hmm.
their meal plan, but they know what I can eat and what I not the saying that I can't eat, but I would try to avoid.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they all know about that already. So even I don't need to do grocery shopping myself anymore.
That's
My
awesome.
husband do that for me.
That's all. So it was easier this time around because people around you, your family, your support system knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
because I remember like the very first challenge I had. my parents complained that why you started like right before Lunar New Year, like you there are so much restriction, and my husband was like they don't believe in it, but like after all this year, they see the result. They see that I can do it in a healthy way instead of like just starving myself. So they are really supportive now.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
And you know, I always ask this question about what challenges that actually happened through you, and I think Lunar New Year is a perfect example. Festivities, food.
Yep.
Would you say that was your biggest challenge, or did you face any other challenges this time around? And how did you overcome it?
I think the biggest challenge when I compare it with the first one is because my lifestyles change a little bit. That I cannot, um, especially the time wise. Like before, if I was like full time on the weight loss journey,
Mm-hmm.
I can be really strict to like 3 meals a day and like with the snack. But right now, I'm at work plus like I have 2 jobs, like
Mm-hmm.
9 to 5. Then after that, I'm still a real estate broker. So I sometimes I have like evening schedule too, and I come here right after work too. Like so, my schedule is a little bit chaotic.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest challenge for me. So I have to fit the meals in between my schedule.
Yeah. Which is different from when you did it the first time.
Yeah.
And so I always look at it like you're always going to learn something new because you're at different life circumstances, and you're going to have to learn new habits as with different life changes. So this challenge specifically focused a lot on the habits. Which one did you feel that is the one that you're going to take with you long term?
I would say snacking, because I think my biggest problem when I get back to work is like I have a lot of stress eating habits. Like when I sit in front of the computer, I need to munch on something.
Mm-hmm.
So this time I try to like overcome it, like put the glass of water, big jug of water instead of my bowl of snack, or like put some fruit instead of like the chips or crunchy snack instead.
Yeah.
So like that's their biggest one.
Love it. So healthy habits, healthy snacking habits.
Yes,
is what you're gonna take with
I
you
still
long term.
snack, but I have better choices like
Okay.
on like nuts or fruit or like just water.
Yeah, love it. Um, Here's the last question. You know, being a member that's been with us for a long time, other people probably in the same boat as you. Like people that have been doing this for a while, maybe something's happened in their lives, something's changed. What would you say to them to get them going and saying, hey, don't be afraid, do another challenge? Like, what would be something to say to motivate them to challenge themselves again?
I would say follow your heart. Like if you've been here for so long, I promise that you're addicted to it already. You won't give it up. But life up and down. So if something happened in your life, just let it be. Like don't force yourself. Okay, like even during the Lunar New Year, I went out for buffet a couple of times with families. I'm not saying that no, you have to stay home and eat clean the whole time. Let it be.
Yeah.
Like it's up and down. Like not only your weight or body fat rate, it's like the everything is basically is everything like it's part of our life, right? So just let it be, but stay on the path. Sometimes it's off track a little bit, but you gotta see your goal over there. Just keep going and look at your goal. But doesn't matter which path you go there.
Love it, love it. So wherever you are, there are going to be ups and downs,
Yep.
but just keep moving forward. I think that's the key, and don't
Yeah.
let things distract you. Just
And talk with the coaches.
Yeah.
Talk with the coaches. Like they're encouraging. They're very encouraging. For example, like I'm going on trip like in 3 weeks, and the coaches keep telling me, "Don't worry about your diet plan. Just enjoy your trip."
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, exactly. Don't kill yourself.
Yep.
Abby, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
another successful transformation. I'm glad you're back at really close to where you were before,
Yep.
and working towards even probably progressing even more. So congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.